if you got to shave your face, right, and use disposable razors, why wouldn't you just go buy a big pack of them at Costco and lock in the price right now, knowing that they might not show up from China next month, right? If you're going to store water, people store water all the time. I'm like, why don't you just buy a really good water filter? I've got a water filter that I put on my channel because I've been using it for the past 10 years and it's amazing. And it takes out everything, including fluoride. Just thinking real common, just like common sense. Because I've watched people that store up like a pallet of water jugs and I'm like, that plastic's leaching into your water and you haven't used it. So why would not just get a really good stainless steel water filter that can filter 3 gallons every like 6 hours? That's just practical thinking like that. Also, when you're talking about food, it sounds funny. I said a couple of years ago to a church group I went and talked to, I said, if you want to beat the S&P and the Dow this year, just go buy canned goods. I guarantee you the canned goods will go up more on a percentage basis than their stock market. And they did, but you don't get, crazy things. You don't need fruit cocktail and things full of sugar. You need things that are going to sustain life, And the thing is, like you brought up the coffee, this doesn't have to be like a bad thing. This isn't like prepping crazy. It's called being responsible. This is how all the earth has handled stuff up until about the last 80 years, with on-time delivery. And, I went up to Alaska for a course for my job a couple of years ago, and they think we're nuts because we don't prepare because they have weather that comes in. I mean, it blows me away every time there's a hurricane and people are like screaming for the government to help them because they don't have power. I'm like, where's your generator? Well, it's because they bought a flat screen TV instead of buying a generator a long time ago. That just blows me away. So it's just real, practical things. And again, conquer your finances right now. This isn't the time to be buying, cars you can't afford or having credit card debt that can't afford. If you can't afford that vacation, don't go on it. If you don't have a little bit of gold and silver, if you don't have a little Bitcoin, you got issues. And the sad thing is people have no clue. I've been getting laughed at since Bitcoin was $4. Now I didn't buy it at $4, but I was trying to get a whole group of people to buy it at 40 and they all laughed at me. And what's funny? Those same people laugh at me when it went from 19 grand in 2017 down to $10,000 because they thought they had one over on me, but they can't realize that guy was telling us we should all buy it at 40 bucks. So humans are funny. It's like, we got to step back, be practical, and understand there's a narrative out there that makes people that are smart and make money and are successful because the way they do it, they like to make fun of them. So you have to look at why that narrative's there.